Hi everyone. So we've just finished up the No More War rally in Whitehall in London today, and I've just grabbed Peter Ford, who was one of the speakers at today's event. Peter was a former British ambassador to Syria, and has been very outspoken in opposing NATO's escalation of the war in Ukraine.
It is very difficult to get any kind of assembly hall and any platform. None of the political parties are peace parties. Not one of the parties in Westminster at the moment is a peace party. You can have war, more war, or most war.
Yeah.
That is no choice.
Yeah.
So we're here today, and the people bravely gathered said, we do have a choice. We do not have to be involved in this conflict. It's not Britain's fight.
Yeah. And I think that question of, democracy is like something that's come up quite a few times in the speeches today, because, we're told we live in a democracy. We get to vote for who we have representatives in Parliament, but it's not a real democracy if all the options are the same, is it?
Exactly. It's authoritarianism. There is no peace party. There is the Workers' Party outside Parliament, which is the closest thing we have. But in the Westminster establishment, and they crowd out all opposing voices. That is not democracy. It is not freedom of speech when there is no freedom to be heard. We do not have freedom to be heard.
Yep.
That's why your role is so important, and assemblies like today.
Yeah.
At least we can have a word on the street.
Yeah. And I think, we've had to take to the streets, haven't we? Because there's not many places we're actually free to assemble these days. Some views apparently are not allowed to be heard inside four walls, only out in the street. But, we're so glad that we're invited along today, and that there's voices from across the political spectrum, because that's the only way that we can actually, stand up to those in power.
Exactly, and there are very few people like George Galloway, a known figure, former MP, willing to speak up for the cause of peace.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Peter, and thank you for speaking. I thought your speech was great, and I'm sure we'll speak again soon.